Hey friend, welcome to Live with Ease. My name is Julia, and today I invite you to join me in this series for the next two videos in invigorating immunity boost. So yoga for immunity boosters, or boosting the immunity. So in the first part, it's going to be sitting. In this video, we're going to be sitting, and then in part two, we'll be reclined. Okay, so enjoy this short practice to kickstart that immune system, the lymphatic system, to really get us out of that state of lethargy. Because those times where you're just like, oh, drainy, poopy. These practices will get you out of that state, help pump some blood through the system, filter out those damaged cells or unwanted particles, to filter out the toxins so that we can get out of that heavy state. So let's recharge, repair the cells and filter out the ones that no longer serve us. Okay, so I hope you enjoy these practices. Get into your yoga cozies and let's get pumping the lymph nodes. All right, so let's get nice and comfy, finding a comfortable seated position. You can sit on something if you want to sit on a bolster, folded blanket. Also, if you wanted to place something under your knees, that can be very useful so we don't feel like we're gripping in the hip flexors. We can let the hip flexors soften and relax as we come into our invigorating immunity booster practice. Okay, so and take that moment to just settle. Notice the points of contact with the earth. Exhale, just allow these points of contact to sink. Good. And then we're going to invite a pranayama practice called Bastrika. And Bastrika can stimulate the lymphatic system, which facilitates the immune system. And so we have lymph nodes all around the body. They're kind of these little tiny pea-shaped or bean-shaped nodes. And so they act as filtration systems. So as the lymph fluid passes through, they filter out any unwanted particles, damaged cells, to help prevent us from viruses and getting sick. Okay, so how that acts, again, it's a pumping system. Yeah, so there's a squeezing and release, So Bastrika can help stimulate the lymph nodes in the abdomen, and then we're going to use that breath practice in certain movements with the arms to help filter out the lymph nodes in and around the armpits and the neck. So highly concentrated areas are neck, armpit, groin, and abdomen. Okay, and we have them in the organs, we have them all over the body. Okay, but those are the highly concentrated areas. So we're going to focus on them in part one and part two. So this is part one. So here we go. We're going to get into Bastrika, or invite Bastrika into our practice. So before we just jump into it, let's take a moment to invite the breath deep into the belly. Just taking a few breath cycles, sensing for, feeling for breath movement in the abdomen, in the belly. That's it. Drop it in, drop it down. If you need to place the hand on the belly, you can. Good. And as you continue to sense the breath this far down, let's invite a counting of the breath. So Bastrika is like sawing wood. Eventually it'll appear to be like sawing wood. So the emphasis is on the in-breath and the out-breath. There's an even in and an even out. Unlike Kapalabhati, there's an emphasis on the out-breath. So, but Bastrika, even in, even out. So let's count in 4. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. So take a few cycles with the 4 count in, 4 count out. And then let's take that down to 3 in, 3 out. In for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Keep sending the breath into the belly. In 1, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. A few more. Good, and let's invite a 2 count, or 2 count in, 2 count out. Inhale, 1, 2, exhale, 2, 1. Good, and then here comes the 1 count, and it may, your 1 count can be as quick, as rapid, or as drawn out as you'd like it, okay? So, but there's a strong emphasis on this in and out breath. So mouth closed, breathing in and out through the nostrils. Inviting the breath in the belly, so emphasizing the in and out breath in the abdomen. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, in, out. Drop it low so we don't get too, develop any strain or dizziness in the forehead. Good, take a breath in and let it go. Let's take a few moments to reconnect with that simple breath, observing the in-breath and out-breath in the belly. And we're going to do another round of Bastrika, breathing in, out, evenly in, evenly out. So if you can imagine, and you may even hear the sound of sawing wood, it kind of sounds like that. Yeah? So here we go. Whenever you're ready. Good, big breath in. Exhale, release the breath. Just take note of how that feels. Good. And then we're going to add a few arm movements here. So we can start by bringing the hands together, prayer position. And on the in-breath, you're going to extend the arms out. And as you exhale, bring the palms back together. So an in, out, in, out. And what I want you to just be mindful of is not to hyperextend and jam that elbow. So just take it out as far as it feels comfortable, that there's still a slight bend, again, so we're not jamming the joint and overstretching here. And again, the pace is up to you. So few options. I can take my pace slower, or I can speed it up. So long as that in and out breath are even, okay? So here we go, palms together. On your own time, at your own pace, at your own rhythm. If it feels a bit tiring, just keep going a little past that. Let that immune system kick in. Move past the lethargy point. Almost there. You can do it. A few more. Good. And inhale, take the arms out. Big inhale. Open the chest. Exhale, release the arms down by the side. Onto the legs, onto the knees. Wherever it's comfortable to rest the hands on the body. And again, just check in. What do you feel? Let's bring a little bit of shoulder rolling, taking the shoulders back, forward. Good. If you want to do one arm, one shoulder at a time. Good. And so now we're going to get into the lymph nodes in the neck area. So right into this whole area. And it will travel through the entire body. You may feel it. So when we take our moment of rest after this exercise, again, there's that few moments just to check in. How does the breath feel? How does my body feel? What do I sense? Has my breath dropped lower? Anything at all. It's your body. You feel what you feel, okay? So this next lymphatic pump is gonna be with the shoulder shrugging. So I'm gonna inhale and lift the shoulders up towards the ears and squeeze between the shoulders and the neck. And then exhale, drop the shoulders. Inhale, squeeze, exhale, lower. Inhale, squeeze, exhale, lower. And again, I'm going to breathe through my nostrils and I'm going to find that even in and out of Bastrika, okay? So the even in breath, even out breath with the movement. So combining and integrating the breath with the shoulder shrugs. Okay, before we go, just take a moment. Connecting with the breath. Observe the breath, feel the breath. And then here we go on your own time, at your own rhythm. You can do it. Here we go. Keep going. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Filter out what we no longer want. Filter out those toxic particles. Squeeze them out, squeeze them out, squeeze them out. Good. One more squeeze. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Big, big squeeze. Exhale, let it drain, let it flow. Good. Let it release. Soften the shoulders, soften the jaw. Just check in. How do you feel? Good. Maybe let the head fall to one side. Inhale to the center. Exhale, let it fall to the other side. Can you keep dropping the jaw as you tilt the head side to side or from one side to the other? Good. And maybe add a little circling. And be sure to circle the other way. Good. Good. So, this next one, we're going to take chin mudra. So it's your index finger and your thumb. And this mudra connects us to our higher self. And it also lifts dull energy. So any of these exercises we were doing can help do that. Bastrika lifts up the dull energy and the chin mudra as well. Yeah, so when we're feeling lethargic or a bit down and low in energy or feeling like we're fighting something, we haven't had quite the full-blown virus, whether it's a cough, cold, flu, whatever it is. If you feel that lethargy, this can help spike up the energy, give you that boost. Okay, so index finger, thumb. I'm going to bend the elbows and tuck the elbows, or connect them to the side of the body, and the fingers or the palms are going to face each other. Okay, and on an in-breath, I'm going to lift the arms up above the head, and as I exhale, bend the elbows and squeeze those armpits, squeeze the elbows down by the side. So again, inhale up, exhale down. And as I take this inhale up and exhale down, see if you can continue to feel the dropping and softening in the shoulders, so that this is opposed to the other exercise where we were shrugging the shoulders. I want to keep the shoulders dropped and just move from the elbows. And of course there's going to be movement in the shoulders, but I'm not lifting the shoulders. Okay, so I want to keep softness in the shoulders, in the neck. And again, I want to avoid hyperextending or jamming the elbows. Yeah, only take them as far as they want to go in terms of a slight bend still in the elbows. So not that jamming or hyperextending, because this can cause some pain later on in the joint, and we don't want that. Okay, so again, your own pace, your own rhythm. Yeah, and the chin mudra is not about squeezing the lock together or the mudra together, just a soft touch of the index finger and the thumb. Okay, and so now we're pumping in the armpit area while still pumping in the abdomen. Okay, so just a few breaths to drop in. Feeling for that in-breath, out-breath. And then when you're ready, begin at your own time. Don't forget to smile. Lift that energy. Keep dropping the shoulders. Here we go, big inhale, extend the arms up. Whoa. You probably feel like a ton of bricks. And exhale, lower the arms. Take a moment to check in. What do you feel? How do you feel? And just to rid ourselves of any excess holding or junk we no longer want in our body, we're going to take a little bit of lion's breath. So I'm going to take a breath in here. And on my exhalation, I'm going to stick the tongue out and look up to my third eye, yeah? To the space between the eyes and just above, okay? And imagine you're exhaling any toxins, anything you do not want to keep in the body. One more, make it count. Good. Again, bring the tongue back into the mouth. Just take a moment in silence. Notice what you feel. If the thoughts start creeping in, just go back to noticing the breath, noticing any sensations in the body. At this point, if you want to start to add in any type of shoulder rolling, any neck rolling, and also I can bring the torso and the spine into play, so I can inhale, extend, exhale, flex. You can circle in the torso. Good. Excellent. And then just to finish off here, I'm going to scooch over to the side here, and I'm going to take a seated little boat or child's pose. So bending the knees, soles of the feet on the ground. I'm just going to give myself a hug here. Gather the legs, wrap the legs, drop the forehead towards the knees, flex the spine. And then I'm going to come back up, release the hands, place them behind me. I'm going to move into a reverse tabletop. So I'll take my feet hip width apart, push into the hands and feet, lift the pelvis. And when I lift the pelvis, I don't want to jam it up towards the ceiling. I want to think of that tailbone and skull lengthening away from each other. Good. Let's try this a few times. Lower, hug,
Stretch out that low back. Stretch out the spine.
And reverse table. Ground through the hands and feet. Open the front of the body. Good. Let's do 2 more. Give yourself a big hug. And then ground, plant the hands and feet. Let this be easy. Let it be gentle. Good. 1 more. And then if you want to go back to a seated position, you can change the position. Maybe you sit on your heels this time, which I am going to do. And just take a moment to sit. Again, notice how you feel. What is your energy level like now versus when you began? Do you feel a shift in your mood? So be here for as long as you'd like. I'll leave you with this final mantra, bringing the palms of the hands together to the forehead. Think love. To the lips, speak love. To the heart center, be love. Thank you for joining me in this practice today, and I hope that you start to feel that boost in your body. Be sure to share this video, this channel with anyone who you think could benefit from it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, ask me questions. You can follow me on Instagram, and also if you'd like to receive a monthly love letter from me, you can click the link below in the box below to subscribe to that monthly love letter. And also, if you'd like to work with me one-on-one to gain deeper insight or guide you through sessions in investigating, exploring, and unraveling your tension and pain, you can click again. There's a link below for a 20-minute free consultation, and we can see if we're a good fit and how I can help you. So friends, be well. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay safe, and we'll see you on the mat very, very soon.